Let's go take a look at the patch notes together, shall we? Wait, what? Oh my god! That's so good! I love it! I love it! Season 6 patch notes, let's get it. Rampart is a 20-year-old British Indian blue-collar private business owner who just needs a big gun and a backpack full of scrap metal to get by in the dangerous wild west world of the Outlands. Parak brings her modded shield's knowledge of heavy weapons such as Sheila. That's what she calls her minigun. Passive modded loader. Rampart has increased magazine capacity, fast reloads when using LMGs and the minigun. Modded loader also increases the amount of shots before overheating occurs and improves cooling when using the L-Star. Okay, that's pretty cool. Rampart builds a crouch cover wall which deploys a full cover that... we know this, I feel like it's a waste. Let's just scroll down. Just TLDR it. Rampart places a mounted machine gun that anyone can use, high ammo capacity, a long reload time, max of 3 minute guns can be deployed at a time. I want the numbers, chat. Volt SMG, that looks spicy. First energy-based SMG to see regular use in the frontier. The Volt allows its operator to fire a salvo of energy-based ammunition, decreasing drag and making it possible to hit multiple targets in a short window. Okay. Crafting system. We all know that RNG gods are not always in your favor. With Season 6, we're introducing a crafting system. Find materials throughout the map via loot bins, material stations, and take those to a replicator. In the replicator, you'll find 8 different pieces of loot that you can craft if you have enough materials. Some of this loot rotates on a weekly or daily basis. That's cool. But you always be able to see what's currently craftable in the game on selector or the map screen. I like that. Read more of the crafting system from the system designer here. Armor meta. With Season 6, we're introducing some big changes to the way armor works in the game. First off, all armor in the game is Evo armor except the gold armor. Wait, what? Oh my god! That's so good! I love it! I love it! That is so good! I love it so much! I've been wanting this forever! When you find a white, blue, purple armor on the ground, it's a pre-leveled Evo armor. It can be picked up like normal and continue to be evolved. Red armor is not in ground loot and can be only achieved through evolving. Gold armor is not part of the Evo armor track, can only be found in rare locations. Another interesting change is that players start with level 0 Evo. If you get into gunfights straight away and enough damage, you'll automatically level up to white armor. You can continue to take that all the way to red. Oh my god, chat. Okay. We think this will really help with loot availability in the early game without requiring players to drop hot when they don't want to. With the changes in Season 6, players now have the opportunity to level up their shields through damage, like in ground loot or through crafting. The last big difference is that all armor is coming by 25 health, means that players with gold, purple and gold armor have 175, not 200. Red gets you 200. You can only get to 25. That's really good as well. Our goal for this is to bring down the time to kill in a bit in order to reward better positioning. New damage requirements: 50 to white, 125 to blue, 250 to purple, 500 to red. Do you guys know the old numbers? Doesn't matter. That's insane. This is actually insane. We wanted this for months. Ever since Evo came out, every pro has been like, we gotta do this. That you gotta do this. This is what you need to do. Evo armor, make it standard. Take everything out of the loot pool, give us the armor. I guess there's the one RNG, so they still kept the armors, but this is huge. This is a game changer, chat. Holo sprays. I don't really care, but yeah, you throw this on the ground. You got a little thing to show it in the trailer. We're not gonna talk about those. Battle pass. That was a good-looking G7 scout, and the new Bloodhound. Yep, that was all in the trailer. So Victor. Quest, follow the story from the quest, don't care. This is new illustrated comics, that's pretty cool. Legends, we're taking a look at this patch. We're taking a look at a Recon class, a class built around information gathering. Should be powerful in a BR where knowing where the enemy is often the difference between life and death. But out of the 3 legends in the Recon class, one dominates in terms of in-game performance. It's the robot. The robot dominates. In this patch, we're mostly buffing Bloodhound as they needed the help the most. Crypto's changes are mixed bag. We also found one bug we had to fix that's giving Crypto a hidden advantage. Sometimes you thought you were hitting the drone. You weren't really hitting the drone. Okay, they finally fixed that. But between the buffs to Bloodhound's ult and the new utility, we hope to see a more diverse field of Recon legends in the... All Recon legends can now use server beacons to get the next ring location. Crypto can use his drone to instantly get this information. Pog? Pathfinder. Giving all Recon legends access to server beacons makes Pathfinder less unique, and obviously we don't love that. For now, we're giving our friendly robot a small buff to his ultimate cooldown when he uses a server beacon. Okay. But in the future, we'll take another look at him. Okay, so they just did something random to make people happy. They're scared about it, I get that. Each time Pathfinder scans the server beacon, the total cooldown of zipline gun is reduced. Zipline gun cooldown reduced. Bloodhound context. Bloodhound fulfills a very clear role in Apex Legends. They're the information gatherer and tracker, but currently their performance leaves a lot to be desired. In this patch, who wanted to double down on their ultimate being their big moment of becoming a godlike tracker. Bloodhound already gives up some information to the enemy when they scan or use the ultimate. It makes a noticeable sound, so we think there's room for a lot more power during the ultimate. Beast of the Hunt now gains even more duration when Bloodhound scores a knockdown or kill with the ultimate about to run out. Oh, that's cool. During Beast of the Hunt, Eye of the Allfather now comes out twice as fast and has much of a shorter cooldown. Numbers. I don't even like... I feel like this patch doesn't matter because I don't use Bloodhound. Like, when I use Bloodhound, I never fought with his ult up because the FOV shouldn't change. This doesn't matter to me, but I'm sure some people will be interested in it. Crypto. This is such a big... So much stuff. Crypto. Crypto is a particularly interesting Recon character. The amount of information he can gather for his team with the drone is very high, but the fact he has to switch over to his drone leaves him vulnerable and often at a great distance from his team because he has no abilities without his drone. You figure there's room for even more power when he's in his drone. Crypto can now activate respawn and survey beacons from his drone. Okay, I figured I would have done that already. Doing so is instant instead of requiring a prolonged use. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Made a surveillance drone slightly more consistent to hit, but also double its hit points. EMP will now slow teammates caught in the blast, even if they had no shields. I like this. This means that players that use Revenant's death totem will also be slowed. Perfect. I hate this. I hated it the way it was like becoming meta. The striking down on it. I love it. Hitbox size increase. Revenant, we're happy to see it dropping the range restriction of Death Totem has brought a lot more Revenants into play. We've been watching particularly frustrating combo play out in professional level play. Oh, they mentioned this. Involving a squad of Revenant, Wraith, and Crypto. We're using the free ultimates together, resulting in 2 back-to-back runs to the enemy team that they could do very little about. We've attacked part of that with the Crypto EMP charge, but here's the other part aimed at making this play less overwhelming. What are we getting? For 2 seconds after being recalled by the Death Totem, players cannot use Wraith's Dimensional Rift. That was a good one. I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough, but it's a really good start. Octane. Can now use Stim while healing, but Stim will not remove the slow you incur from healing. Okay. Loba. While Loba was initially very popular, she's been struggling to keep up more recently. So we're tossing her a little buff. If you're curious why we're choosing buff for Ultimate rather than her Tactical, we're seeing that she has decent combat success, but the teams with her don't win as much as, say, teams with Lifeline and Wattson. This suggests just that her out-of-combat utility, this is to say how she funnels to her team, isn't doing enough. No, Lifeline is just strong. Wattson is just strong. Oh no, Respawn, you're reading the stats wrong. You're reading the stats wrong. Lowering the cooldown from 3 minutes to 90 seconds won't do anything. It won't do anything. Respawn. The reason teams with Lifeline and Wattson are doing better is because Lifeline has a broken ass fucking passive where you can resurrect someone, get a shield that you cannot break, and you just shoot out of it and they're forced to push you. And if you kill them again, you just put the shield up again all the time. That's why Lifeline has a higher win rate. And as for Wattson, you wanna know why Wattson has a higher win rate? It's because Wattson has a fucking... She just sets up everyone who's sweating and trying hard to win will win more with Wattson because you play every game like a tournament when you have a Wattson. You go set up your little fences and you sit at the ending of the... where the zone ends. You jerk each other off for 20 minutes and then you win the game. It's nothing to do with her ultimate. I'm sorry, I'm getting pissed. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Who's making these decisions? I was all on board, but this is just like, are you playing your own game, Respawn? Seriously. Gibraltar, defensive bombardment, increasing cooldown from 3 minutes to 4.5 minutes. Okay. Bangalore, rolling thunder, decreased cooldown from 4.5 to 3 minutes. Didn't they say to buffer more? That's a bit of a disappointment. Okay. Wattson, pylon. Trophy system will now shoot down caustic barrels in flight if they would have landed inside range of the trophy. This is a really big... They're not making this as big of a deal as it is. This is actually huge. Because the only reason that caustic was viable is because he, like, countered out Wattson, or a big part of it. Now her pylon won't do that anymore. So it will. But he will not be able to just go through that easily. So that's huge. That's a huge change. They don't talk about it enough. Loot. Added energy mags and the turbocharger hop-up. The precision choke. Removed precision choke from loot pool, but it will now be integrated into triple taken peacekeeper by default. Okay, maybe so I guess it's coming out of the package then. In supply drop, R9 damage increased mega sight. Yeah, so they moved the R9 to the supply drop. 160 ammo reserve, 32 magazine signs, and the damage is, oh my god. Chat, if you complain about the R9. If you complain about the R9 being strong, wait till you see this baby right here. Oh my god. Because the R9 has a 1080 rounds per minute. So so we got with 1080 by 11 divided by 60. So that's 198 damage per second if you don't hit a single body shot or any modifier. 198. That's what it used to be. Now they changed that. That's 216. That's a pretty significant change. And the magazine size has been increased by quite a wide margin. This is a huge buff, but it's limited to care package loot. This is a huge buff. You guys don't get this. It's like, it's more rare, but it's like way stronger. Jesus. Devotion, clip size reduced back to original value. So they took the devotion out and they're like, yeah, that's what, fine. And they, oh, the Arden is so broken. What are you doing? Fully kitted weapon swaps removed. Oh, okay, they added a new vault. Okay, it's a normal one. Update loot. Stacks in 12 instead of 8. Increase stack size. No, there it is. Pickup. Oh, that's a different thing. Stack size 16, 24. Energy ammo. Okay, weapon updates. The R9 is so broken now. I can't go over it. This like these changes are so weird. Hemlock, reduce vertical recoil and burst mod. Okay, slightly reducing recoil pattern in second and third shots of first burst kick less. I like that. Burst mode. Okay, so they buffed the burst mod. I like that. Charge rifle, we use 2 ammo per shot. Increased mag size from 4 to 8. Didn't they used to do something like this? Triple take, increased fire rate, increased mag size, built the choke up. Oh yeah, we all mentioned that. That's a good change. PK. Choke is in by default, but it's like care package guns, so I don't see how this makes, I don't know why this is needed to be mentioned. But okay. Spitfire, improve recoil controllability. Not looking forward to that. Havoc, updated Havoc with a new recoil pattern. The Havoc's existing recoil pattern had constant horizontal movement. This means it would either be too difficult to control if there was too much recoil, or too easy to control if there was too little recoil, updating to a new pattern which has more consistent instead of existing patterns. Oh, I like that. Increase Mozambique size from 3 to 4. P20, increase damage from 13 to 15. Decrease hammer punch damage multiplier. Okay. This is nothing. This is not really that big of a deal. I don't know why they changed it though. I guess they just wanted to have it like do more damage when you get just the P20 but no hammer points. Sentinel only requires 1 shield to charge if the player has a gold armor. I thought it was already a thing, but okay. Prowler, slightly reduce vertical recoil in burst mode, increase horizontal. So they're making it more viable to run the burst Prowler, because the burst Prowler has less recoil now, and the auto has more recoil, and it does this. The burst has always done more damage, like a lot more damage. Quality of life: supply drop weapons on our heirloom tier to avoid confusing with fully kitted guns. Remain gold. Okay. Oh, that is confusing. World's Edge performance. Received performance improvements, especially around the tree, dome, skyhook, looking towards the center of the map. Alterations made to the ring to prevent late zones from centering on unplayable terrain. They say this every time, but I don't like, they haven't fixed the zones. They never fixed the zones. All right, here we go, baby. Bug fixes. What we got? Oh, that's a skin. I don't care about that. Fix and exploit, being able to see for smoke, looking for chain link fence. Okay. Bloodhound, fix. Okay. No. Fix an issue with Gibraltar airstrike markers sometimes appearing inside buildings. I like this one. Fix an issue of enemies getting teleported with Loba when they melee her when she teleports. Does anyone have a clip of that? I've never seen that. Fix some mirage, decoy bugs, looking weird. Fix an issue with jump pads disappearing. Fix an issue with jump pads disappearing when players under loot takes in ordinances. Pathfinder, hi friend. What? Revenant. Fix an issue with enemies getting teleported with Revenant. This is the same bug. That's such a weird bug. It's the same thing with Revenant as with Loba. Wraith. Fix an issue with Wraith's portal pushing players beneath the geo when a death box is on their edge. Fix an issue with Wraith's tactical losing velocity when pressing the fire gun into the tactical. Fix an issue for when a death totem portal are too close to each other, causing players to auto enter a portal upon death totem recall. So what I think their fix is for this is that they just fixed the since they added the timer, then that basically fixed it. I honestly think that what happened is they couldn't figure out a way to fix this bug that made someone auto enter the portal. So they just added a timer and called it a nerf and then called it a day. I'm telling you guys right now. Fix an issue with EVE armor doubling the effect of leveling up. This caused some brightness on screen. Yes, I'm aware of this. That's great. Fix an issue with the train killing players when coming out of a raid portal on a train. Aw, that's super funny. Fix an issue with some vertical zip lines not correctly placing players once they get off the line. Also huge. Fix an issue with Spectre View pinging last pings. Okay. Fix an issue with knockdown state not eliminating a squad when no one had gold shield. Yeah, that's a big one. This has been crazy lately. Fix an issue where death protection runs out with an actual dark medic nearby. Okay. This is actually kind of a huge patch. This is a really huge patch. Things that I think are the biggest changes are, one, the R9 is fucking busted now. Like, you guys have not seen nothing yet. The R9 is like, everyone who complained about the R9 are about to wake the fuck up. That's all I'm gonna say. The armor thing is huge, and I'm super excited to play this tomorrow. It's been amazing doing this little quick review with you guys. Like I told, I already given you all my thoughts. Looking forward to playing this tomorrow, 7 a.m. CEST, be there or be square. I'm gonna just play, I think, pubs or something. I'm not entirely sure yet. If you haven't already, subscribe, smash like if you like this and everything, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out. There we go. Patch notes. Damn it!